Hey, BIS 301. Hopefully you can hear me. I guess I'll find that out when I replay it. Um, Welcome to Module 7. This is it. This guy's pretty much made it. Um, now, so I'm on the 17th. I'll put this out on the 18th. So you're basically 8 days from the finish line, which is awesome. Let's get right into it because this might be a longer than usual video. Um, so, anyways, looking back on Module 6, let's say a great discussion board. You guys did a great job of, analyzing a particular um, situation, with the debt and such, and looking at it from your concentrations, which I find to be a good exercise in the cliched outside the box thinking, because you have to kind of connect the dots and see things from a different point of view. Okay, so whereas you could say the national debt rests on economics, political science, you guys have had to bring it in from literature, criminal justice studies, media communication, those kind of things, and it stretches your capacity to analyze situations that aren't, cut and dried. Nothing really is, right? Um, yeah, I thought of a joke the other day. I said, you know, um, I went to a interdisciplinary studies conference, and in the parking lot, I got struck by a complex problem. Huh? Good. Did I try it on my colleagues? Bad? Okay. Yeah, that sucked. All right. So, MAPS 2, most of you guys just rocked it. Okay. You improved so much. And I think that was from our back and forth on Module 1. It worked out really fine. Okay. So, good job. I'm looking forward to MAPS 3, and hopefully you're getting through this, and hopefully you're expanding the knowledge of your structure, your foundation of your concentrations, right? Okay, so just do me a favor if you haven't turned it in yet, and for future reference, make sure you're talking about. Make sure you're bolding, or I'm saying, make sure you're capitalizing proper nouns. Okay, don't go through your paper and not capitalize. Like, I don't care if it was concepts, theories, whatever. Capitalize those babies. Those are pronouns. They're important. They're proper nouns, and so capitalize them. All right. All right, so just think through that a little bit. All right, especially the people that bolded, you helped me out because I could see it quicker than going in there and trying to figure out. Especially if you lowercase and did not bold your concepts and theories, I got to go through and figure out what the heck is a concept, what's a theory, and what was just continuing text. So be careful with that, please. All right. Now, by the way, I'm at Fox Cigar Lounge in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hang out here sometimes, play some watch some sports. I'm getting ready to celebrate. You people, I don't judge. Okay, actually, you know what? What's the name of this? The judge. Okay, don't judge. All right, I'm getting off track. Let's get back to it. Okay, the videos. Okay, most of you that are watching this have watched all the videos, and you're gonna have 35 points. Okay, notice in your scoring, your grades, that you have the amount of points that matches your what you think you viewed. Okay, I'm not perfect. I got mega spreadsheets here, with everybody who watches my videos and the ones I don't think I got from, and then I score it on the, in the grade book. So if you need to tell me if it's wrong, okay, and then we'll dig through the emails together. You can show me where you watched it. It's up to you, okay? All right, so make sure you check. Also, check the feedback on all your grades, especially the recent ones. Some of you never did or never do, and I've given you zeros on your papers, and you just haven't even responded to me. When I asked you, contact me to redo this, okay? But chances are the ones that did do that, they're not watching the video, unfortunately, but I'm just letting you know, check your feedback, all right? All right, now when you're writing, here's a tip. I know we're getting past the writing, but watch out for absolutes, okay? You use absolutes, meaning always, never, none, all, endless. You're boxing yourself in to prove it, especially in academic writing, okay? Even when you're speaking, catch yourself. You say, oh, it's always like, no, it's not always like that. There's rarely anything that's an always, rarely anything that's a never, rarely ever anything that's an only, and rarely anything that's all. Okay, so check yourself, especially in academic writing. Who cares about, colloquialism or whatever? But academic writing, if you're going to sit there and say that sustainability has an endless amount of concepts, no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, you got to take it literally. It's academic writing. Be careful with absolutes. It's a general rule of thumb in all of your writing, especially academic. Okay, let's do Easter egg number one right away. Get that out of the way. I want to do finish strong. I want you guys to finish strong. That's Easter egg one. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about module seven. Okay. Module seven, we get back to a lot of the self-introspective material that we looked at in the first module. You guys kind of got over the hump. Now it's tough stuff, more or less. And if you didn't, by the way, catch up. Okay. At midnight last night, if you're watching on Monday, I shut down module four because you get module four and then you turn in module five, it's 10%, module six, 20%. And after that, it's over. So anything from five, six, and seven, get that in this final week, okay? Um, all right, so this is self-introspective mode, okay, and catch up. You got to read RepGo chapters 8 and 9, okay, especially well, no, especially 8, 9. I mean, it's thinking about interdisciplinary insights and thinking critically about integration and its results. I could have probably assigned this before MAPS 3, but it's really good. Again, you're honing your skills and your proficiency in your area of IDS, okay? All right, so let's go that way. Now, you're going to have supplemental reading on the mission for the mission value statement, okay? So you want to read about making a mission and value statement, okay? I want to read about that because you got to do it, all right? So read about that, all right? Then there's a USA Today jobs link. That's pretty cool. You dig in that, keep it. I'd bookmark it and keep it, okay? 6 Ways the World is Changing. It's another article that, while getting old, like 2011, which is still not old to me, but has some great points to be made about how the world's changing, how it can affect you. Okay, affect you. All right, then you got the Carl Jung typology test. Come on, who's not a fan of Jung? Okay, Jungian. Okay, it's the MBTI test. And so take that and figure out where you fit on that thing. I forget, I have mine somewhere around here. Then you got a BIS 401 info sheet. So take a look at some of your options, things like that, how to get set up with that so you don't fall behind. Look at the study abroad page. If there's anything that trips your trigger, you may never know. You might find out you're studying abroad and you didn't even think of that before, but it could look pretty cool. All right. There's Randy Bosch's last lecture, kind of profound, maybe a little sad, but incredibly inspiring. Okay. And then we get into your mission and values worksheet. Okay. And let's do Easter egg number 2. Okay. Easter egg number 2 is course eval. Course eval. You should be getting it in your email. I need you to do that and submit it. It's anonymous, okay? I am judged on it, so now is your time to get even. Yikes. So it's just basically there's multiple choice. It's not something you got to write out a lot, but it gives me an idea, it gives us an idea how we're doing, where can we improve, what can I do? Sorry, let's get into, there we go. What can we do to improve, right? So again, it's anonymous. I don't get to see it till about 2 weeks after class is over. All right, all the grades are in, and about another week later, they wait for everybody, and then they release them. Okay, so don't worry about me seeing it. Do it now. I don't care. All right, just give me some feedback. All right, even if it's just general. All right, so that's Easter egg number 2. Now, the final quiz. Okay, the final test, the final exam. What do you want to call it? We call it a quiz. All right. All right. It's 5 questions. 5 only. All right. They're worth 10, 20, 20. No, 10, 10, 20, 20, and 40. Okay? 10, 10. Now, remember on one of the last one, you're going to have to make it to an analysis of an issue. And you're going to have to use Newell. All right? Newell's 7 steps. You need to find them. They're not in there. They're in the class, though. Newell says, become struck by a confrontation with a complex problem. Formulate an interdisciplinary question. Gather all relevant disciplines. Consider the question problems from the perspective of each discipline one at a time. 5 and 6 are a little dubious. Gather together all the insights gained from each discipline. And 6 is evaluate all the insights. 7 is fashion interdisciplinary response to the question. If you can list 1 through 7 there and add something to there, I appreciate it. 5 and 6, you're not going to do much. But 1 through 4, I'd like you to consider it. I'm not going to look for this major, answer that's, a couple pages long. But I am going to penalize for brevity. If you just, boom, you don't really do it. It's 40 points I got to work with in that question. Okay. So consider what you might need for your final grade. All right. And just do your best on it. All right. And all the things. It's all multiple choice. Otherwise, there's some, and there's a I think, couple multiple choice, couple, open-ended short answers, and then long answer. Okay. So let's do that. All right. Now, for those of you, remember I'm teaching summer classes, session B 302. Some of you signed up already. Hey, awesome. Really, really appreciate that. We should have a good time doing that. If anybody else is looking to do it, just jump in there. Okay, it's 302 summer B. Um, Again, I want you to submit your course evaluation. Okay, it's very important that you do that. And it's so important that Easter egg number 3 is submit your evaluation. Okay, so make sure you do that for me. All right. Um, Now, send me any questions. Send me any comments and concerns. Okay. One thing that always flips me out is I say this all the time, and then in the evaluation, people go, "He just doesn't." Blah 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 blah. Well, did you ask me? Okay. I know we can fight it out, but uh, check it out. Okay. Other than that, I really got done a lot quicker than I thought it would. I'm trying to see if I skipped anything. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, uh, and onward we go. Okay, if you're walking in May, make sure you look for me. I might actually be wearing this on the dais because I don't like wearing the flat hat. If you're walking and look for me in the aisle coming up the tunnel. I will. I'd like to see you guys. Okay, especially coming in from out of town, say hi. Okay. Other than that, it's over. All I have is a face-to-face class in spring, so I'm doing some other things in spring B. Get a hold of me if I can do anything. Also, check this out. If you're looking for an advisor, mentor, advisor for your, BIS 401, I think it is, um, don't ask me, unfortunately, unless your academic focus is African American studies, human rights, or interdisciplinary studies, because that's basically all I can do. A lot of people ask me, but I encourage you to go, fly. Find your professors and mentors from the areas that you come into, okay? Those are the ones that can really help you, okay? Not this doofus, all right? So take it easy, you guys. My Jeep's right out there. Yes, it is. I'm really wasting time now. All right, peace, forks up, and take care. Bye.